It was late. Ifeoma's head buzzed with exhaustion as she brushed her teeth in the tiny bathroom. The tiles were cold on her feet, and the only sound was the quiet rhythm of her toothbrush. Outside, the house pressed in with silence, everyone else long since asleep. She saw herself in the mirror, pale in the bright light, hair wild, dark circles under her eyes. No secrets, no shadows, just her own familiar face staring back as always. She spat and bent down to rinse. The water ran clear and cold. When she straightened up again, the tiredness flickered into unease, the quiet in the house, the way her reflection looked almost too still. But no, there was just her reflection, expressionless. She shook her head. Paranoia. She forced a weak smile, sticky with toothpaste. The mirror smiled back, as expected. She let out a tight laugh. "I'm just tired," she muttered. She flicked off the tap, the water shutting off with a sharp finality. Pausing for just a moment, she glanced at herself once more before taking a step toward the doorway. The mats creaked underfoot. She reached for the light switch, but her eyes caught something in the mirror that didn't make sense. She was at the doorway, hand almost on the light, but in the mirror she was still standing at the sink, hand resting on the cool ceramic. Her heartbeat stuttered. She looked over her shoulder, just empty bathroom air behind her. Slowly she turned back fully toward the mirror. Now her reflection moved again, stepping away from the sink as though nothing had happened, matching her movements exactly. For a second, she wondered if she'd imagined all of it. Maybe it was a trick of the light, or fatigue, or nerves. She whispered, "This is not funny," more to herself than anyone else. Her voice sounded tiny and uncertain in the tiled space. Her hands tingled with fear as she took a step closer to the glass. Her reflection mirrored each small movement almost reassuringly. But then suddenly it did something it shouldn't have. The reflection leaned forward, closer than the mirror frame should have allowed, as if trying to press through the separating glass. Its smile grew, stretching unnaturally wide, teeth showing in a thin, almost gleeful line. Ifeoma's pulse was hammering as she instinctively stepped back, but she couldn't look away. From the other side, her own voice, not quite her own, whispered soft as a lullaby, "You left too early." Ifeoma stumbled, reaching for the doorknob behind her. But the reflection's hand rose too, fingers pressing against the glass. There was a solid, hollow tapping, 3 cold knuckles rapping from somewhere inside the mirror's depths. Ifeoma's scream caught in her throat as the bathroom light flickered once, twice, then died with a crack. She was alone in the dark, except for the echo of that knock and the lingering, impossible smile in the darkness behind the glass.